Good morning students. Before the PT1 exam, we had started with the chapter Physical Fitness and Wellness. So we had already covered the syllabus, that is components of physical fitness and components of wellness. Today in this class, we are going to see how you can prevent the health threats. Health threats means the conditions which are going to make you unhealthy. Okay, so now you are going to we are going to see in this class, that is how you can remain mentally, physically and socially well. So the first point that is in this is healthy eating habits. Healthy eating habits means that we should always stick to a habit of eating healthy. Eating healthy means the food that is rich in fiber, vitamins, like vegetables you can have, nuts you can have, dry fruits you can have. All these are included in healthy eating habits. Wherever possible, we should try to avoid the junk foods. That is, usually we have a craving for the pizzas, pastas and pani puris, etc. So all these things are going to deteriorate your health. So as a result, that is ultimately going to affect your health in the long run. Now next you have, that is, you should not smoke. That is, wherever possible we should keep ourselves away from the tobacco products, because that can lead to a number of diseases, like it can include mouth cancer, it can include your lung diseases. Breathing problems can arise, and when a person is breathing, he is causing a damage to his lungs, plus the smoke which he is emitting out while smoking, that is affecting the people who are living in the surrounding areas or who are nearby to the person. So wherever possible we should avoid tobacco products. That is, totally you should say a no to smoking. Now next you have, that is, manage the chronic conditions. Chronic conditions means the conditions like if a person is already having high blood pressure or diabetes, you should always stick to a diet that is being prescribed by the doctor. You should stick to the medicines. You should have a regular habit of exercise, meditation, etc., which can make you remain stress free as well as healthy. Now after that you have including physical activities in your daily activities. Okay, so physical exercises like yoga, meditation, brisk walking, jogging, all these things are going to improve your health conditions. So these have to be increased so that you can be mentally, physically and socially well. Mentally and physically it is very important, then only the performance in a particular work is going to increase. If you perform an activity that is, you are mentally fit and healthy, naturally that is going to improve your performance. When your performance is increased, other people will be attracted towards you, they will appreciate you. As a result, your social well-being will also be affected. So as a result, your emotional wellness is also going to get affected by practicing the daily exercise as well as following a healthy eating habit. Now next you have, maintain a healthy weight. That means that according to your height, it is very compulsory that you should maintain a healthy weight. Otherwise, you will be a carrier of a number of diseases like high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes, etc. So these things that are going to aggravate when you reach to the age of 45 to 50 years. So ultimately this will be affecting your health, your performance in the daily routine. So it is very important that whatever is your routine, you should require to change that routine if you find that the routine is not a healthy habit which you are practicing. Now next you have got limiting the amount of alcohol. Limiting the amount of alcohol, that is very important. Why? Because alcoholic drinks usually they contain a lot of sugar. So they are going to increase the sugar level, means you are going to become diabetic, you are going to become obese, that is too much of fat is going to be deposited. The blood pressure, that is the pressure of the blood flowing through the arteries, will increase, which can cause diseases like brain hemorrhage, etc. So you should say a strict no to alcohols. Now management of stress is very important for leading a healthy life. Nowadays we have find that during this pandemic situation we are under stress, isn't it? We are under stress means that children basically are getting stressed because the studies are not going on in the manner which they thought that it would be carried on. The parents are, many of the parents have lost the job, many of the parents are in a condition that the amount of salary they are getting less. So all these conditions of stress are affecting the parents, and when it is being affected by the parents, naturally it is going to affect the children also. So you should learn to manage the stress by keeping yourself physically, mentally, emotionally and socially well. Physically well means that try to do some exercises at home, whatever possible, running inside the house, doing brisk walking or little exercises, push-ups, pull-ups, etc., whatever you can do at home. Mentally, you can keep yourself busy by some amount of hobbies, whichever you like listening to music, painting, drawing, whatever you like, you can continue with that habit. You can keep yourself socially well by keeping in contact with your parents, grandparents, relatives, friends who matter you a lot. Keep in contact with them through the telephone calls, WhatsApp calls, etc. So this can keep you in all mentally well in all the spheres, that is physically, mentally, emotionally and socially. So these are the things which you can practice to keep yourself healthy throughout your life. Now it is very well said that health is an asset. If health is lost, we can consider that everything is being lost. Okay, why we can say this? Because if a person is unhealthy, naturally that person is going to become a burden for the family. Just imagine yourself that you are not well, you are bedridden, or you are in a condition that you are always having some or the other problem, stomach ache, headache, something or the other is there. So naturally, every time if you are complaining like this, you are gradually going to become a burden on your family. So unhealthy people try to become, initially okay fine, everyone will listen to you, but gradually they will also start ignoring you. A lot of money is going to be spent on the medicines. The time of the person is also wasted. Maybe one medicine is effective, the other is not effective. Maybe from the beginning itself, because you are not mentally fit, that is why you think that okay, this medicine is not working, I want to see another doctor. So a lot of money is going to be spent in this process. Now next you have got that these all conditions will ultimately lead into the physical, mental, social and emotional unwellness of the individual. In all, totally in a nutshell, you can say that if you are unhealthy, you will be unhappy in all the conditions. If you are not keeping well, if someone is going to tell you that sit and study, it is not possible for you, because now what is your concentration? Your concentration is on the health. So it is very important that as a child, okay, or as an adult, it is very important that these all threats you should keep into mind, and you should cope up with the situation so that you can lead a healthy life. Thank you, children.